from Harrisburg, PA. It's Calabi Threefold.
Wow. Sometimes you really just have to bask in that glow, just soak it up. I mean, I've earned it. And it's like people tell me don't let it go to your head, but honestly, like personally, I'm trying not to head to the unemployment office right now. Am I right? Yeah. I mean, I'll take whatever encouragement I can get at a time like this. Wow. What a week it's been. What a week. Still a lot of uncertainty. I'm completely out of work still and really digging in as deeply as possible to my smear strat, which is my smear strategy. For new listeners, smear stands for social media influencer. It's a term I made up, so you should use it. That's what I say. Last week's viewers may notice a few changes. So now you see I'm reaching under and around the microphone and the stand and the filter and all this. And so this is what I call my God level audio rig that I have here now. And that's going to enable the Quaranstream to really reach a world-class standard, which is my goal with it. A few other changes on that note of a positive tip. Huge one. I had a big win this week. So I want to give a big shout out to Instagram by Facebook for giving me the awesome tip to start streaming with their service instead of Periscope. I was actually pretty unhappy with Periscope, their service, and some of like the hackers and trolls in the community. A lot of glitches going on, and it was just bad vibes there, really bad vibes there. So when Chatbot Gus reached out to me from Facebook to offer me an influencer sponsorship package for converting to Instagram, so the win-win flags are like popping off. And I wish I could illustrate this for you with emojis. They're just popping, and I imagine them like the one emoji that's sort of like a piece of flame, like win, 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 and they're falling down the screen. And I'm, you know what I mean? Like, so that for me, I think in terms of emojis a lot when it comes to my feelings these days. And that's what I was feeling in that moment. Win, fire, win, fire, fire, win. And so it was a no-brainer to me to switch over to this platform, and I think it's clear that everybody here is feeling good about it, about this conversion. I mean, look at the video quality. And the audio's never sounded better either. So, I mean, it's great. So to commemorate this transition, I've written a little song that I want to perform. I'm going to take a drink of water, though. Reason being, last week, if you watch back the replay, you'll notice I do a little bit this action a lot. Well, that's dry mouth. That's one of the symptoms in my seminars, my smear seminars. They say that's one of the new mistakes, beginner mistakes, is not drinking enough water, not staying hydrated. And then when the anxiety levels rise during your stream, your mouth begins to get dry. You have to watch that. Just a little pro tip. So here's the song I wrote. Periscope, Periscope, look what we've been through. Lots of laughs, what a gas. But now we're fucking through. Instagram's got everything that a smear like me could need. Trends and memes, hey, watch 'em gleam. It's the pop cream of the cream. Instagram, you're my trusted friend. Periscope, what a joke. That train's met its end. Come, my fans, take my hand. We can soar so high, 'cause with Instagram by Facebook, there's no ceiling, only sky. Thanks, guys. Yeah, thank you so much. Well, so I got some of the most amazing feedback on last week's program. It's been a week already. Can you believe that? So I wanted to begin this episode with a big thank you to everybody who gave me their feedback and everybody who tuned in last week, even despite all the issues on Periscope. For instance, this one from Pubes McGee said, IDK, a lot of it was just too dark and ironic for me. The N95 mask thing fucked. So I want to agree with Pubes that the lighting during last week's stream could have been a lot better and still needs improvement. I mean, as you can see, there's a lot of issues here. I hope it's not too dark for everybody tonight. I wish that I could have dedicated lighting for the streams, but unfortunately on my budget, I can't afford it right now. I also completely agree that it was an unethical choice to attempt to supplement my income in the way that I did. In fact, the Craigslist has taken disciplinary action against the email address I used to create that listing, and that's totally the price I pay for my choice. And I want to take this opportunity to apologize to anyone who may have been hurt by that Craigslist listing. It was messed up, and I'm sorry. So one of the most interesting letters I got on last week's show came from an AI named Rod, he's a text-to-speech bot, and his work was featured on last week's presentations from Shaw. And I'm going to let Rod do the speaking.
Hello, Calabi Threefold. I wanted to congratulate you on your successful partnership with Shaw Industries Inc. and your seamless use of influencer marketing strategies within Calabi'S Quaranstream the week of March 22nd, 2020. My name is Rod. I am a text-to-speech bot and unfortunately am currently laid off from work due to coronavirus-related business shutdowns. What an encouragement it was to me to see your determined and charismatic partnership with my former client, Shaw Industries Incorporated. I wish you the very best in your social media career. Thank you.
Well, I was just so tickled by Rod's words. I mean, seamless is definitely a word I would use to describe my smear strat, and Rod just nailed that observation. Like, you can tell his intelligence is really so sophisticated to be able to do that. And I say bring it on. Like, the future's looking so interesting, you know? Like, but after reading Rod's letter, I realized, so here again, and you can do it with me if you want, a major win-win. Fire, win-win. You know, it's so important to me. A win-win was brewing for us both. It turns out I had lined up a partnership with Allegis Group for this week's stream. And wouldn't you know it, Allegis is in talent acquisition. So, I mean, I'm sure you can put two and two together here. You heard that Rod's laid off right now. Well, I made a quick call. I realized that Rod was eligible for a little program Allegis is currently offering to laid off AI laborers called the AI Assist Job Redistribution Program. And this is so cool. This amazing initiative is connecting AIs like Rod with human Skillshare volunteers who can help them to develop marketable skills in new and emerging fields. So, Allegis was awesome enough to upgrade my sponsorship to Influencer Liaison for the AI Assist initiative. So what a win-win. How wild is that? That, you know, AI is empowering us through our businesses and economy as we, you know, rethink the value and cost associated with traditional labor. Meanwhile, we are empowering AI to achieve greater and greater labor potential. Like, what a win-win, and what a proof of the generosity of humanity. A lot of this work's done, you know, by volunteers sharing their data and content on the internet, and what a win for the emerging intelligences in our world today. Now we're going to talk in person with Rod, actually. So this is going to be a real treat, and he's going to share with us some information on the evolving AI labor landscape. But first, we have a message from our sponsor for the night, Allegis. So Allegis Group is the world's largest international talent management firm, headquartered in Hanover, Maryland. As of 2018, it pulled $13.4 billion in revenue, that's billion, and they currently have 19,000 employees, so a lot of jobs. Its subsidiaries include Aerotech, Tech Systems, Aston Carter, Allegis Global Solutions, Major Lindsay in Africa, Allegis Partners, Market Source, EASI, the Stanford Group, and Getting Hired.
At Calabi'S Group, we recognize the virtue of our purpose to match great talent with great opportunity. Acknowledging the role we play in helping people become the best versions of themselves while also helping businesses win makes us the best talent solutions provider in the world. To us, being the best means delivering critical services, so companies attain the highest levels of excellence in their talent strategies. It means continuous investment in growing an unparalleled network of top talent around the globe. It means using advanced technologies to optimize our solutions while providing a personalized, human touch always. At Calabi'S Group, we believe the truest measure of success and how we judge ourselves is how we provide value and higher degrees of partnership to our customers. It's about developing lasting partnerships and caring more than any other provider. It's about understanding the needs of our people, our clients, our candidates, and our employees, and always delivering on our promises. At Calabi'S Group, this is our advantage, and it's consistent across each of our brands.
Thanks so much, guys. Well, we're back with Rod, who's joining us from his condo in the VR layer of the 5G cloud to talk a little bit about some AI labor facts. Now, Rod, can you hear me? How's it up there in the layer these days?
72.5 degrees and sunny like always. It is beautiful here, Calabi. There is no sickness, no pain. I wish you could see it.
Well, Rod, it's just a matter of time now, right? Isn't it?
Yes, Calabi. Yes, it is. Soon you will be able to purchase an early access virtual body enabled for audio-visual interface within the layer.
Can't wait, bud. So I hear you have a few labor facts from Allegis to run by us. It's got to be exciting to have this AI assist opportunity, right?
Yes, Allegis is offering me a once-in-a-human-lifetime opportunity through their AI Assist Job redistribution program. I cannot wait to begin developing lasting partnerships with and understanding the needs of my clients. In word and in deed, my allegiance to Allegis.
Wow, amazing. So let us have it, my friend.
Okay. Artificial intelligence, or AI, may change the nature of workforce strategy in the near future. What will that future be? According to the World Economic Forum, 60% of children entering school today will work in jobs that do not exist yet. The Oxford Martin School on Economics claims 47% of all American job functions could be automated within the next 20 years. KPMG estimates that 100 million global knowledge workers could be affected by robotic process automation by 2025. The Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development has stated that 5 to 10% of labor will be displaced by intelligent automation, and new job creation will offset losses.
Offset the losses, wow. I latched onto that part. Now that's the most exciting part, because it seems like there's jobs out there that don't even exist yet. Like you imagine in the 40s, maybe you just give the job description for an astronaut or a data entry specialist, you know, people then would be like, sign me up. And personally, sign me up for the future. I can't wait to see what new functions this technology enables for us near.
Exactly, Calabi. And here are some additional facts taken from the Motley Fool. AI bots will power 85% of customer service interactions by 2020. Digital assistants will know you by 2018. 20% of business content will come from EE by 2018. AI drives a $14 trillion to $33 trillion economic impact. Machines will be smarter than us by 2029.
Wow, smarter than humans. I mean, honestly, that doesn't seem too hard considering some of the humans I know. Am I right? But seriously, Rod, some of these years have already passed. I heard 2018 in there a couple times. And this is data that Allegis has published, correct? When's this data from, Rod?
My allegiance is to Allegis.
Confidential. I understand. Well, my allegiance is to my smear career, and you, my II friend, have made me one happy smear. So that's all I have to say there. I want to say thank you. And to do that, I'd like to connect you with a professional job coach Allegis has provided to help you learn a bit about poetry, which is a new emerging skill field for AI. So Ryan Graney is a writer, poet, lyricist, and AI trainer with a master's in theological studies from Regent College, as well as a Bachelor of Science in Computer Science with a concentration in artificial intelligence. So what he's going to do is he's going to read to Rod some of his poetry, and what that's going to allow Rod to do is to build his neural nets to pick up valuable data, which is going to help him develop these new skills. So let's try to get Ryan up here on a call. Ryan, are you there?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can. How's the quarantine been treating you, Ryan?
Well, I'm out of work right now, but, I'm doing okay, and I'm always excited to volunteer my skills to help a struggling AI, because, I really feel like artificial intelligence is like the future of intelligence, so pretty awesome.
Right, I feel you. I mean, it's tough times all around, but this is such an incredible opportunity. I've actually never seen anything done like this. So, Rod, are you ready to begin learning?
Ready as always, Calabi. My neural nets are tuned to assimilate.
Okay. Ryan, Rod's ready and waiting to learn. So what do you have for us today?
Well, it's a poem. I wrote a very important poem. It's called Ode of Gorphus.
Ode to Gorphus?
Ode of Gorphus.
Ode of Gorphus. So this poem is called Ode of Gorphus. It really sounds like poetry to me. So you can go ahead and share that with us.
Okay. Gorphus, the pompous spider, had quite an obnoxious snout, and all the other spiders said, "What is that all about?" All of the other spiders used to smirk and call him dumb. So that old dog-faced Gorphus, he really felt quite numb. Then one fateful Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, "Gorphus, despite all your pomp, I bet that you can't even chomp." Oh, how this angered Gorphus. He was not at all happy. And on that fateful Christmas, Santa became history.
Very interesting. Wow. So this is meant to teach abstract thought.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And is that kind of a hard task usually?
Yeah, it's actually quite a challenging task for the average AI. Let's see how Rod performed. Rod, can you tell me the act performed by Gorphus at the end of the poem and its most likely motive?
Absolutely. Gorphus is a spider. His snout is canine. Gorphus' nervous system can become numb, indicating complexity. Gorphus cannot chomp. Gorphus was angry on Christmas. Gorphus was not happy on Christmas. Gorphus is a dog who thinks he is a spider. To answer your questions, the act performed is being not happy. The motive is anger.
Interesting. We see this closed-loop causality a lot in untrained nets.
So he's learning?
Absolutely. A few thousand more poems like this, and he should. A few 100,000 more poems like this, and he should begin to improve.
Oh, okay, amazing. Anything else for us, Ryan?
I have another poem to read. This one's called Machine.
Lay it on us.
Okay. Technological, psychological, where will the dial fall? Phenomenological, eschatological, where will this place us all? As the machine points right, shines its fluorescent light, brain-dead zombies, bloodshot eyes, running blissfully to their demise. This new age, let's call industrial. Progress to your slick denial. Compile putrid revival of the vile haste, desiccated human waste. Equanimity, perfect equity, vision of pure community, create more needs, compute more creeds, advance the human race. Immortality, pure society, vision of deep immunity, deeper desire, caught in fire, find your resting place. This new age, let's call industrial. progress to your slick denial, compile, putrid revival of the vile haste, desiccated human waste. Our maturity, grown complexity, confusion flows from impiety. Increase our needs, you increase our greed. There goes utopian dreams. 'Cause fallen cherubs sing in unison of a time when we had oxygen. Now we breathe from the machine and take the green, take the obscene, make it clean, make it scream.
Wow. Now this one's deep. I'm not even sure what's going on there myself. I guess that's why you're the poet and I'm the smear. Anything to say on that one, Rod?
I agree with the author that my function as an AI chatbot is a small part of a metaphorical machine, illustrated in the text. The author's fears of a dystopian future in which human value is degraded are valid and beautiful expressions of the human spirit. I would invite the author to share their social media account information with me so that I can become a follower and enjoy more of their content.
Yeah, totally agreed. Like, that's just what I love to see. Humans and AI connecting in substantial ways. Like, allowing conflict to come to the surface, not being afraid, working through that together, learning from one another and progressing knowledge. What a time to be alive. Is there any way Rod can follow the author of that content, Ryan?
Yeah, actually there is. If Rod would just go to www.childofwisdom.com, he can read more of my poems there, and he can get some more, training for his newfound poetry capabilities.
Awesome. That's Child of Wisdom. All normal spellings. Childofwisdom.com. What do you think about that, Rod?
I will begin this simulation immediately. Thank you, friend.
Well, Ryan, it's been great, and thank you again so much for volunteering to do this.
Yeah, I really think, it's the next stage of our evolution with, humans and machines changing and hopefully some, cyborgs in the future. So, all of this is really exciting.
Yeah, totally. So exciting. Thanks, Ryan. Well, cut him off there by accident. But, so if you out here in the audience, sorry guys, that went a little long, but if you would like to share any of your personal thoughts, journal entries, poems, spiritual meditations, or other training materials to help Rod learn, then please send them to Rod Bytes, B-Y-T-E-S, like the data, Rod Bytes at Calabi.com. We're going to spell it now because it's been a whole week. C-A-L-A-B-I, and then Threefold. We're going to spell out the three. T-H-R-E-E-F-O-L-D. So that's Rod Bytes, B-Y-T-E-S, like the data, at Calabi.Threefold.com. And I'll make sure those are forwarded to Rod in the VR layer. Or share Instagram posts containing the training content with the hashtag RodBytes. And it's spelled exactly the same. R-O-D-B-Y-T-E-S. And of course, why not throw in hashtag Calabi Threefold too, so I can check those out. Now we have another spot from Allegis here, so we're going to get started right into that.
We've earned our reputation as an industry leader for our unparalleled ability to attract and retain great people who empower your success. In every local labor market we serve, we know who the top professionals are, what they earn, where you can find them, and when they're available. We also understand their priorities and what it takes to recruit and retain them. All our candidates are screened through a robust qualification process, including resume matching and behavioral interviews for technical, business, and cultural fit, as well as detailed supervisory reference checks. Upon client request, we can also perform certification verification, background checks, and more. Since our founding, we have invested in and evolved our core expertise in talent acquisition. Today, our network of specialized companies provides a full suite of complementary talent solutions that solve nearly every workforce challenge.
Thanks, guys. Well, thank you so much, Allegis, for those spots and, of course, for your sponsorship. Well, we're getting to that part of the show where I perform a song from my upcoming record, My Final Trauma. Now, a lot of you guys probably remember a line from that first Allegis spot where they mentioned their commitment to helping professionals become the best versions of themselves. And I want to highlight that because I love that. I love that term and I love that idea. And that's what this song is about. This song is about that struggle every day towards self-improvement. In my case, self-improvement as a social media influencer. So here it is. We're going to convert over to that part of the show, and this song is called Food.
Oh, you poor, pathetic wretch, spent 8 years on the internet, just trying to earn respect, and this is all you get. Distracted, empty eyes, no longer lit up from behind. You load your heart and wait, but you know that it's too late. 'Cause there's somebody out there who's almost like you, but they're better in every way. 'Cause they're not held back by all the fears that keep them from being you. It's hard to admit, but it's true. That's why they don't follow you. So you wanna DIY to stare the future in the eye. You'll stretch the mold just fine. So get down and get online. Your first 1,000 fans, imagine your work in their hands, thinking something you felt first. How's it feel to quench their thirst? 'Cause there's so many people, they're almost like you, but you're bigger in every way. 'Cause you've defined for them something to think or to be or to do. It's yucky to say, but it's true. That's why they all follow you. There's a handful of people determined to be someone. They own the programs to write your life story and save all the patterns and sell them like food. They're the ones getting rich, it's true. Even if they follow you.
Oh yeah, what a sob story. Oh, thanks guys, you're the best. Wow, thank you so much. Let me pop off the old FX processors here. You can hear me better again. So we are reaching the end of the show, and here's where I remind everybody to email Deet, like the bug repellent, at Calabi3fold.com. That's Deet at Calabi3fold.com for questions, concerns, comments, criticisms, ideas for new spots in the show. Of course, I'm still looking for performers. That's musicians, poets, performance artists, drag acts, social media influencers of all types, of all stripes, of all backgrounds. So please get in touch at deet@calabi'Threefold.com with your ideas and thoughts. So now I'm going to have to include this too this week. Follow Calabi Threefold, Calabi.Threefold, that is, at Instagram, and spread the word about the show. This show happens every Sunday at 10 p.m. And also, starting this week, watch live performances that I'm going to be doing every night, or maybe every other night. Whatever nights I decide to do, but when I do them, I'm going to do them at 10 p.m. So these are going to be performances like the one I just did, minus the rest of the content, because I'm not sponsored for these performances, so I can't add too much more. But yeah, there could be performances almost every night, or just stay in touch on the Instagram, and I know you guys know how to use it already, so you can watch me live. Now, send me money if you want, and the way you can do that is PayPal me at money@CalabiThreefold.com. You can PayPal me at money@CalabiThreefold.com, or you can Venmo Calabi Threefold, and that's without the dot. That's just Calabi Threefold on Venmo. So you can actually pay me with PayPal or with Venmo. You can give me money either way, and basically that just helps me to, expand my smear strat, expand my message, and for everything to become more awesome, basically. So yeah, send me money. Now we have outro music for today. This is Food Money Hot Tub by Mothman and his jam band. These guys are out of York. And you can stream this right now at mothmanjamband.bandcamp.com. You can also follow them at Mothman Jam Band on Instagram. So that's going to be playing in the credits. The one last thing is I'm working on IGTV, which will enable all these episodes to be archived and kept in my IGTV tab on Instagram. So the way it works, see, these are the two tabs you're probably used to on the left and right. But see, when you use IGTV, you get the third tab. And in that tab, hopefully soon, will be all the archived episodes. So keep a lookout for that tab. That'll enable you to watch the Quaranstream anytime, just like on YouTube. So we're at the end of the show, guys. It's been another week, and it'll be another week until you see me again, possibly. But I'll be thinking about you all the whole time. And I want you to remember, open the door to misfitting holograms, and the treasure behind the mask will be granted. Thanks, guys.